Mikey Tenderfoot, a battle of the super heavyweight. You got Dennis the Mideon Knight, led to the ring by the huge rack of Vanessa Harding, and he's here at the Palladium in Davie, Florida, to take on the Punisher, one of the biggest monsters in all of professional wrestling. He's here to make a name for himself in IPW, and he's coming out, both barrels loaded, to take on Dennis Knight.
Both of these guys are upwards to 6 feet, 10 inches tall. You gotta say, if you're a fan of heavy hitting matches, this is definitely your dream match.
Guys can go, you can fly the ring, but I guarantee you, this is going to be no match out there that you're going to see in the ring. You're going to see power against power. You're going to see a whole lot of violence. The Punisher and Dennis Mideon Knight promises to be absolutely dead.
This is all business. Two big bears at it, and we get to watch and look at Punisher coming out the snake master. Abudein, he's got the magic bag.
I'd be willing to bet that it's a snake.
Good chance on that. Being a snake, definitely. He's been known for all his very large snake collection. He's got upwards to 27 snakes. This could be one of his King Cobras, could be one of his Green Mambas, could be one of his whatevers. He's going to unveil that right now, but we see Punisher. He's very loved by these fans here in Davie.
You talk about a guy being out of his mind for even hanging around with the Punisher. You think he's sick, you think he's crazy, and then you see him laying in the middle of a ring with a gigantic... Is that actually a cobra that I'm looking at in the middle of the ring?
That's the King Cobra, Ronnie, and it's hooked up right now.
Is he out of his mind? You get me in the ring with a copper belly grass snake, let alone a gigantic King Cobra. Abudein is absolutely out of his mind. It comes from the years of hanging around with the Prince of Darkness, Kevin Sullivan. You don't go to the Trio Woe and speak to the lady with the third eye, or eat the cosmic cookie and come out normal whatsoever. I've got to give this credit. No matter how demented, no matter how deranged, no matter how sick he is, Abudein knows how to get to the head of competitors. Who the hell wants to get in the ring with a guy that's hanging out with some crazy-ass snake master who's busy chumming around with some King Cobra?
Mideon is definitely more scared of the snake right now than he is the Punisher, but that's going to change very quickly. Punisher was actually announced as Antonio Banks' weapon for the Rage in the Cage, a very wise decision on Banks' part, why he was one of the finalists in that match.
Most people come to the ring with a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. I actually have been known to bring a table that was actually on fire from the time I was claiming it from the back. But you bring the Punisher to the ring, that's the ultimate weapon. What the hell are you going to do against this guy? Abudein isn't any small individual himself. You can see by the arms of the guy, he's jacked up, hanging and banging in the gym every day. But next to the Punisher, he looks like a little tiny guy, maybe an actor from Little Lord Fauntleroy.
Punisher's definitely got the most intimidating physique here in IPW. He's definitely turning heads, making it known that he is one of the guys to look out for. Obviously, Billy Vibes is going to have to look out for. If this guy gets a taste of beating up guys like Mideon and whoever else, they're going to be in big trouble. But right now, he's going to go after that hardcore title. He's got to go through Mideon first.
People were talking about the independent scene in IPW hardcore wrestling not having enough heavyweights, true heavyweights as they refer to them in the wrestling business. These two are heavy. Shot earlier. Both of them can fly. Both of them can do any damn thing they want to do in the middle of the ring. But they both got something to prove here tonight. And that's who's the biggest hot at anything they can get. It don't matter if they're liable to team up and come get it.
Punisher now, obviously, he might have the strength advantage over Mideon. Beside, knows all the short O-ring. Mideon pushed right off once again.
Dennis Knight claiming that the Punisher pulled it to throw him down to the mat. Come on, Bourbon Street over in Pinellas. I'll be there because I love hair metal and I love the Punisher and the Mideon. This is absolutely insane.
Armbar now by Mideon, right in the middle of the ring, working that arm over, trying to find a weakness. Maybe if he thinks if he can weaken this arm, Punisher will lose half of his power. The Punisher reverses right out of it and gives him just what he gave him, working over that arm right in the middle of the ring.
Dennis the Mideon Knight has made it known that he's coming back on May 24th to the Palladium. He's been barred from Bikini Bob's in Fort Lauderdale, where IPW Hardcore Wrestling parties like absolute madmen. But even we couldn't hang with Dennis Knight. The guy's absolutely out of control, and the Punisher's got his hands full. Look at those wicked, huge forearms crash into the back. He picks up Dennis Knight like he's absolutely at nothing. You're talking 350 pounds. He scooped up and sent crashing to the mat like it was absolutely nothing.
Look at Mideon now running away. He's got to compose himself. Got Punisher coming right after him on the outside and sent right into the post. This is how the new IPW hardcore style is like. Just big, thunderous clubber and blows.
Back of the Mideon. When put, all right, cool. I'll be over here by the popcorn if you need me. Then I'll come back when you're about 50 yards away.
Punisher is down, feeling the even seeing it. But now he's gonna.
IPW, he's bled buckets his eye on this match, and now again you're for a close fist in a hardcore title match. For God's sake, get your head out of your ass, referee, and understand there are no rules.
I said before, Punisher's got to be cut.
Man, he's putting the heavy-duty ringside, except for Dennis was saying in the back that he hoped he had an easy night tonight. I thought he was referring to the match with the Punisher, but by looking what he got.
That armbar, he's also cranking at that neck, trying to wear him down, going back to the arm. Powerful, but Mideon is no small.
These guys both stand close to 7 feet tall, whipping him down there. He's covered in tattoos. They're both over 350 pounds of sheer barbarian. IPW. He's been through the WWF.
Oh, here in Davie, Florida, get on that headbutt.
Of the kind of insanity and violence that we're going to see invade so safe. Whoever's the winner of this match, very lucky if Norman Smiley doesn't.
People are coming from everywhere to be it's booted right in the face as he charges. Big clothesline by Punisher.
Knocks him right out of his boots. He's sure trying to gather his senses. Beaten half to death, completely blown. Trading knee lifts, trading punches. This match is out of control, Mikey.
Into a side slam. Oh, if he pins him, this could be it. He's got Mideon down one. Oh,
come on, referee. What? I don't know. I don't know what the hell that referee was doing. It looked like
each referee has their own count. TD not able to take advantage and get that pinfall right away to have him pinned. But now he's
his second win. These guys have absolutely no business moving with the speed and the pace that they have in this match. This isn't a cruiserweight match. This isn't like the Peterson Cup on May 16th and 17th. These are super heavyweights. And look at Abudein getting right in the face of the Mideon. This guy is an absolute psychopath. I wouldn't get in the same building as Mideon, let alone stand face to face with him. And he threatens him with the staff of darkness.
He's got that staff of darkness. Mideon telling him to put. Oh, ducks the clothesline there, being smart. Is he going? What's he going for here? He's got it between his legs. Could be a. Oh, but Punisher powering out. Back body drops out of it. Punisher is not to be finished here. He's still got something left in the tank.
Looks like Antonio Banks is actually standing in the background, rooting on his former partner, the Punisher. Like you said, he brought him to the Rage in the Cage as a weapon, and now he's cheering on the Punisher, setting up the Mideon for a huge choke slam. This got to be it. Look at him get up. Oh my God, I can't even believe the ring is still together. A huge win for the Punisher. He actually beat Dennis Knight. What the hell does this do for the heavyweight division? What does this do for the hardcore division? Dennis Knight goes down in defeat to the Punisher. This was a huge match.
This completely changes everything. Vanessa Harding now in the ring. Not a good idea when they got the Snake Buster in there. Not a good idea to slap him either. Uh-oh. Money shot right in the eye. It's the money. Oh, and there's another one for you, Vanessa Harding.
What do you call that we're looking at in the middle of the ring? What would you even refer to that we could get away with here on UPN? The Snake Master Abudein splits her right down the middle of her head, and she falls face first right onto the prone body of Mideon. The crowd is going absolutely crazy. The Punisher with a huge win over Mideon. The Snake Master making his presence known. The referee, I still think there's a problem between him and Punisher, but we're going to have to wait for that to play out, Mikey.
Vanessa Harding, she's a Snake Master in herself. I'm not sure she wanted that, though. Mideon, he's got to get his wits together here. He's disappointed at the loss, been dealt at the hands of Punisher. I don't know, what are they going to do?
I have no idea what they're going to do. This was for the top contendership of the IPW hardcore title. Punisher getting his hand raised over the Mideon. This has got to be something that launches him. Forget about the hardcore title. This got to put him right into the sights of that IPW World Heavyweight Championship that Billy Fives carries so proudly. I guarantee you the Punisher just made one of the biggest statements that we've seen in IPW in many years. And look at the ref. Oh, quite the gentleman. Here, take your massive rack and your tiny ass and get on my shoulder. I'll help you to the back, Vanessa.
Mideon now challenging Antonio Banks to get in the ring with him.
Antonio Banks was probably heckling him outside of the ring. Mideon very upset. He's been dealt his first real big loss here against Punisher. Punisher very successful so far here in IPW. B wants a piece of Antonio Banks now.
What's this guy thinking? He just got beat in the middle of the ring by Punisher. Great match. Close fought affair. Now he's going to call in Antonio Banks, who's just in the back trying to enjoy himself a nice soft drink, and he's cheering on the Punisher. Next thing you know, he's getting in the ring with the Mideon, chases him out of the ring, crowd going absolutely crazy. Antonio Banks says, "This is my house, Dennis Knight. This is IPW Hardcore Wrestling." And Mikey Tenderfoot, this has been another great week, and I'll see you next week.